Good evening, students. In our this session, we are going to solve our first exercise of chapter first. We have studied about rational numbers and the different properties that are being shown by rational numbers. We have studied about additive inverse, we have studied about additive identity, multiplicative identity, all these things. Now you have to use these things to solve the problems given in exercise 1.1. So here the first question goes like this. Using appropriate property, you have to find the value of the given expression. The first part is minus 2 by 3 multiply by 3 by 5 plus 5 by 2 minus 3 by 5 multiply by 1 by 6. So you can clearly see in this 3 by 5, 3 by 5 is given in two terms. One term is there, one term is there. So in both these terms 3 by 5 is given. So first of all we can write it as, we can write these two terms together which contains 3 by 5. So we can write minus 2 by 3 multiply by 3 by 5 minus 3 by 5 multiply by 1 by 6. Which property we will use? Associative property. Associative property is what? A plus B plus C is equal to A plus B plus C. We can change the grouping. So here we have changed the grouping. We have grouped first and last term together. This is known as associative property. Now from both the first two terms, from the first two terms we will take 3 by 5 as common. So here we will left with minus 2 by 3 and here we will left with minus 1 by 6. So minus 2 by 3 minus 1 by 6 and plus 5 by 2 as it is. This is what? Distributive property. What is distributive property? If you are given a bracket, for example you are given a plus b and one number is given outside the bracket, so we can multiply the outer number with all the terms given in the bracket. So here we have done opposite of this. You are given, here you are given like this, AC plus BC. So we have taken C common and we have left with A plus B. The same thing we have done here using the distributive property. You have to write which property you are using. So here we are using distributive property. Now taking the LCM, LCM of 3 and 6 is 6. So 3 2s are 6, 2 2s are 4, minus 4 here and 6 1s are 6, minus 1 here. So minus 4 minus 1 minus 5. 3 by 5 multiply by minus 5 by 6. 5 5 cancel. 3 2s are 6. So here we come with minus 1 by 2 and 5 by 2. Here in both the denominator are 2. So we can write together the numerators minus 5 plus, sorry, minus 1 plus 5. So minus 1 plus 5 is equal to 4. 4 by 2 is equal to 2. So your answer is 2. This is your first question, first part. Now we will go for the second question, and here it is. In the second question you are given an expression and you have to solve it using different properties same as that of first part. Here we can see here 2 by 5, 2 by 5 and here also 2 by 5. Common things in two terms, so we will write these two terms together and then we will take 2 by 5 common, same as that of previous one. This is associative property, this is distributive property. Taking the LCM and with multiplication we will solve and we will get the answer minus 11 by 28. You will try to solve this with yourself first and then you can have any problem then you can ask me, or otherwise you will see the solution here. Now the second question, write the additive inverse of each of the following. What do you mean by additive inverse? I have told you, you are given a number a, you have to find for additive inverse what should be there, the sum of the two numbers should be 0. So here we will write the additive inverse of a. So if the sum of two numbers is 0, we can say that both of them are the additive inverse of each other. We have to make the sum is equal to 0. So in the first part you are given 2 by 8 and you have to add something here and you want to get the answer 0. So we can add minus 2 by 8. I have told you that to find the additive inverse simply just change the sign of the given number. So here 2 by 8, so additive inverse is minus 2 by 8. Minus 5 by 9, additive inverse is 5 by 9. Minus 6 by minus 5, so minus minus cancel. You have 6 by 5, so additive inverse of 6 by 5 is minus 6 by 5. 2 by minus 9, 2 by 9. 19 by minus 6, 19 by 6. Here are the answers. Minus 2 by 8, 5 by 9, minus 6 by 5, 2 by 9 and 19 by 6. These are the additive inverse. Very easy question. Now the third question is, verify that minus bracket minus x is equal to x. We have studied that whenever two minus are together, minus minus will make a plus. You have to verify this with the given values of x. The first part is x is equal to 11 by 5. So we will put the value of x is equal to 11 by 5. So minus minus 11 by 5 is equal to 11 by 5. Minus minus will make a plus. So 11 by 5 is equal to 11 by 5. Left hand side is equal to right hand side. Here we have in the second part minus 13 by 17. So minus of minus 13 by 17, and you have to prove it equal to 13 minus 13 by 17. So here 2 minus together will make a plus, so we can write plus 13 by 17. Here 1 plus 1 minus will together make a minus, so it will become minus 13 by 17. So this is your left hand side, this is your right hand side. So left hand side is equal to right hand side. That means we have verified the given statement. Now the fourth question is, find the multiplicative inverse of the following. What is multiplicative inverse? You have a number and you have to multiply it by some number to get the answer equal to 1. So we have studied reciprocal and multiplicative inverse. So here you have to find the reciprocal of the given number. So for minus 13, reciprocal is minus 1 by 13. For minus 13 by 19, the reciprocal is minus 19 by 13. Here you need not to change the sign, you just only have to change the numerator and denominator. No need to change the sign must be same, but you have to change the numerator and denominator. For 1 by 5, reciprocal is 5. Minus 5 by 8 multiply by minus 3 by 7. Just simply make the denominator the numerator and numerator the denominator. That is minus 8 by 5 multiply by 7 by minus 3. In this way we will find the multiplicative inverse. Here are the answers. These are the answers of this question. You will first of all you will try to solve yourself, then you can check the solution. Fifth question, name the property under multiplication used in each of the following. Minus 4 by 5 multiply 1 and 1 multiply minus 4 by 5. So I have told you one is what? One is multiplicative identity. One is what? Multiplicative identity or reciprocal. So here it is multiplicative identity. In the next one, minus 13 by 17 multiply minus 2 by 7, or minus 2 by 7 multiply by minus 13 by 17. Which property? A plus B or A multiply B is equal to B multiply A. This is what? Commutative property. So this property is commutative property. Next one is minus 19 by 29 multiply by 29 by minus 19. Reciprocal. Reciprocal is there. We have studied in the fourth question. This is what? Multiplicative inverse property. All the three properties we have verified. First one is multiplicative identity. Second one is your commutative property, and third one is your multiplicative inverse property. Sixth question. Multiply 6 by 13 by the reciprocal of minus 17 by 16. So you have to multiply 6 by 13 by the reciprocal of 7 by 16. So reciprocal of minus 7 by 16 is minus 16 by 7. So we just simply multiply, we will get the answer minus 96 by 91. 13 sevens are 91, 16 six are 96. Minus sign is there, so your answer is minus 96 by 91. Question number 7. Tell what property allows you to commute 1 by 3 multiply 6 multiply 4 by 3 as 1 by 3 multiply 6 multiply 4 by 3. We have studied in the first part. Which property is this? A plus B, your A multiply B multiply C is equal to A multiply B multiply C. This is nothing but the associative property. So this is the associative property. Eighth question. Is 8 by 9 the multiplicative inverse of minus 1 is to 1 by 8? Why or why not? So first of all, you have to convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction. So minus 1 is to 1 by 8. 8 ones are 8 plus 1 minus 9 by 8. But you are given 8 by 9. And here it is given minus 9 by 8. So this is not the multiplicative inverse. Why? Because here it is minus, here it is plus. We have changed the sign. So if you just, for multiplicative inverse, a multiply minus a must be 1. A multiply, sorry, a multiply 1 by a must be 1. But if you multiply 8 by 9 with minus 9 by 8, the answer is minus 1. That is because 1 is not equal to minus 1, this value is not true. So we can say that a minus 9 by 8 is not the multiplicative inverse of 8 by 9. Now the next question is 0.3 is the multiplicative inverse of 3 is to 1 by 3? Why or why not? So to find, if you are being asked like this, you are being asked multiplicative inverse, so whatever numbers you are given, simply multiply them. If the answer is 1, that means they are multiplicative inverse. If the answer is not 1, that means these are not multiplicative inverse. So 0 by 0.3 we can write it as 3 by 10, and you are given 3 is to 1 by 3, so 3 3s are 9, 9 into 1, 10 by 3. Simply multiply, 10 cancel 10, 3 cancel 3, answer is 1. That means these both are multiplicative inverse. Clear? Now the 10th question is, write the rational number that doesn't have a reciprocal. For example, you have 1, you have 12, the reciprocal of 12 is 1 by 12. Reciprocal of 1, we can write 1 by 1. Reciprocal of 2, we can write 1 by 2. But any rational number which doesn't have a reciprocal is 0, because we can't, this is 0 by 1, we can't write 1 by 0, this is not defined. So 0 doesn't have a reciprocal. Now the rational number that are equal to their reciprocals, rational numbers that are equal to their reciprocal. So 1 has a reciprocal 1 by 1, minus 1 has a reciprocal minus 1, or you can write it as 1 by minus 1. All these three values are true. So 1 and minus 1 are that rational number which has a reciprocal equal to their themselves. Now the rational number that is equal to its negative, 0. 0 is equal to its negative. Plus 0 or minus 0, nothing matter. 0 is the only rational number which is equal to its negative value. Now the last question, fill in the blanks. 0 has no reciprocal. 0 has no reciprocal. Second part, the numbers dash and dash are their own reciprocals. 1 and minus 1. The reciprocal of minus 5 is minus 1 by 5. The reciprocal of 1 by x is x. The product of two rational numbers is always a rational number. You multiply two rational numbers, because multiplication of rational numbers, which property is there? Closure property. So multiplication of rational numbers follows closure property. So if you multiply two rational numbers, the answer is always a rational number. The reciprocal of a positive rational number is always positive, because in reciprocal we can't change the sign, we just only interchange the numerator and denominator. So this is your 1.1 exercise. I hope there must not be any doubt, because very easy exercise and all the things you have studied. That's all for today.